Hello children, how are you? I hope that everybody are fine and staying safe at home. So children, we were talking about lesson 3, the teeth and the microbes. So children, have you followed the previous video? Have you understood? Okay. So what we were discussing? We were discussing about what are teeth, what kind of teeth do we have, and what are the different types of teeth that are present in our mouth. So children, what are the two kinds of teeth? We are having temporary teeth and the permanent teeth. Very good. And what are the four kinds of teeth? Incisors, molars, premolars and canines. Yes children? So these are the four sets of teeth or four different types of teeth that are present in our mouth for different activities like cutting, tearing, chewing and crushing. So the food material which we eat have to be teared or cut or been chewed or been crushed. So to do all these activities, we are having four different kinds of teeth. So children, now in this video, let us learn about the structure of teeth. If I take a single individual tooth, ఒక పన్నే తీసుకుందాం. ఆ ఒక పన్ను ఎలా ఉంటుంది? What is the structure of it? How it is, with what material is it made? What are the things that are present in the single tooth? Now let us learn here. So children, first look at the picture here on the board. What do you see? The picture here is showing about the structure of a tooth. Children, if you observe, the teeth are embedded in the gums. Make chala clear also. If you observe the teeth or your set or your jaws in the mirror, you can see some hardest part is there on the top, which is embedded or kept inside a fleshy part. If you think this is a teeth or tooth, this is a flesh. So it is just sitting like this. Okay children. Now we will see the clear structure or the transverse section of the teeth. We will go on with the first part. The first part here is the crown. See children, if you observe, you can see this crown. The outer part is called as crown. C-R-O-W-N, crown. So what is this crown? This crown is very hard. It is useful for chewing, cutting or any of the activity for the food. Okay children. So this is the basic part of the teeth. It is called as crown. This crown is made up of a material called as enamel. This crown is made up of enamel. E-N-A-M-E-L. Enamel. This enamel is the strongest substance in your body. It cannot be easily broken. Okay children? See, a human being can live around 60 to 80 years or even more than that. So all these years he have to eat if he wanted to live. So for eating any food substance, teeth are very much required. If the teeth are not present, the person cannot eat the food properly. See, when it is a baby, if you see a baby, the baby cannot eat the hardest food material. So they will be just feeded by giving very soft food, like mostly the milk and also very soft food. Okay children. Even the older people, they also cannot eat the strongest food material. So why? Because after reaching a certain age, we have a problem of turning off the teeth. Okay children, we can learn about it later. But For all these years, the teeth are useful for us. So it have to be very strong. So this crown is made up of the substance called as enamel. What is, children? Enamel. E-N-A-M-E-L. Enamel. Okay. Now we'll go to the second part. The second part. See here, children. The shaded portion is called as dentine. This dentine is present just below the crown. If I keep crown as number 1, we can take the dentine as number 2. See, children, if I think this is the crown, below this we have the dentine. It is not too hard as the crown, but it is like a semi-hard. It is not soft or it is not too hard. Okay. It is just giving support to the crown. It is just giving support to the crown. That is called as dentine. D-E-N-T-I-N-E. Dentine. So this is giving support to the crown. It is just staying below the crown. Okay. Below the dentine, we have our third part, that is called as pulp. What it is called, children? Pulp. P-U-L-P. Pulp. Okay. The innermost region of the teeth is called the pulp. What it is, children? Pulp. P-U-L-P. Pulp. What does this pulp contain? See, children, here this part is called the pulp. This pulp contains blood vessels and nerves. So, children, sometimes you can observe if you are having any pain in the tooth. How can you know that? You can just know only because of the nerves which are passing through the pulp. Okay, children? The nerves which will carry the sensory part. It will give you the sensation that something have happened in your mouth. So, the nerves are playing here. The nerves are making you to learn that something have happened to the teeth. And also the blood vessels. See, children, if your teeth is torn out, what will come out of it? Blood. So, children, the teeth is also a living part which have an outer crown and inner side you are having the blood vessels and also the nerves. So, if the teeth have to be alive, the blood vessel and the nerves have to be passed through the teeth. So, the pulp, Telugulo emantamu gujju అని అంటాం. So, ఇది ఏమవుతుందంటే this is having the nerve endings and the blood vessels. It is helping in the sensation of your teeth. Sensation. మీకు నోట్లో ఏదైనా జరిగింది, పన్ను కదులుతుంది, లేకపోతే పన్నులో నొప్పి వస్తుంది. సో ఆల్ దీస్ కెన్ బి గివెన్ యూ. దిస్ కెన్ బి learned by you just only because of the pulpy region which is present in the teeth. Okay. So now, children, let me say you, as I said that the outer part up to here, the outer part is called the crown, and from below this, the inner part which you cannot see. See, children, if you observe a tooth, see, I will draw a structure for you. If you think this is a tooth, so this is the outer part which is called as the crown. This is made up of enamel, the white color structure. Under this also we have a structure which is kept deep inside, as I said already. So this is called as root. These are just like the roots of the plants, in the way how the roots of the plants can help in holding the plant firmly. Here also the root of the teeth is helping you to hold it in your place. See, children, if the tooth are moving from here to there, can you eat? Imagine. No, you cannot eat. So these teeth have to be very firm and strong. Then only you can eat. So, children, let us see once again. The outer part is called the crown. Sorry. The outer part is called the crown. This crown is made up of enamel. It is the hardest substance. Okay, children? Below the crown, we have the dentine. Below the crown, we are having the dentine. D-E-N-T-I-N-E, dentine. It is acting as a support to the crown. Okay. Beneath that, we are also having a soft tissue which is called as pulp. The soft tissue is called as pulp. This pulp contains blood vessels and nerves. This soft tissue contains blood vessels and nerves. So it will give you the sensation to the teeth. Okay, children? The upper part is called the crown, and the below part, which is present in the gums, is called the root. So children, whatever the teeth, it could be canine or incisor or premolar or molar. All these different types of teeth are having the same structure. The outer crown and the inner root. The root contains the dentine and the pulp. Have you understood this, children? Okay, children. Now we will talk about the damage to our teeth. So, children, if you are not brushing your teeth properly, what happens to your teeth? Definitely, they will get spoiled. See, children, if you leave any food substance outside, after a few days, what happens? It will rot away because of the growth of the germs. In the same way, if you are not going to clean your teeth properly, what happens? The teeth will get damaged. So to protect the teeth from the damage, we have to follow few instructions. So first we will learn what is the damage that is caused to the teeth. If you are not brushing properly, because we are eating many different kinds of food items. Some are sweet, some are salt, some are spicy, and we eat hardest material. Sometimes we eat very soft material. So depending upon the food that we eat, the cleaning of the teeth have to be done perfectly. If you are not doing that cleaning perfectly, the teeth will become decay. What, children? The teeth will become decay. Decay means spoil. Once the teeth is spoiled, what happens? They will fall out. ఊడిపోతాయి. Simple గా ఏమైపోతాయి? ఊడిపోతాయి. So the tooth decay have to be stopped. The tooth decay have to be stopped. Next, what happens? If you are not brushing your teeth properly or not cleaning your teeth properly, what happens? There is something like germs. The germs grow in your teeth. See, children, if you see, the teeth are arranged so like this. In between each single tooth, we have a little gap is present. Okay. So what happens? There is a little gap between each single tooth. So what happens whenever you eat something, there is a chance of retention of some food material between the teeth. If it is not properly cleaned, what happens? Due to the presence of this small food materials also, the germs will start growing in your mouth. That is the reason why, children, whenever you get up early in the morning, what happens? Your mouth will get some smell. Why the smell is coming? It is just because of the germs that are growing in your mouth. Okay. So, if the germs grow, what will happen? The germs produce acids. These germs produce some kinds of acid. That acid which harm the enamel. See, children, as I said that the crown part, it is made up of enamel. This enamel, when the acids are acting on the enamel, this enamel will get spoiled. విరిగిపోతుంది అన్నమాట. ఈ యాసిడ్స్ ఎప్పుడైతే ఉన్నాయో ఏమవుతుంది? ఈ పైన ఎనామెల్ కోటింగ్ అంతా ఏమవుతుంది? స్పాయిల్ అయిపోతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ వై వీ కెన్ సీ స్మాల్ హోల్స్. చూడండి, మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే కొంతమంది పిల్లలకి పళ్ళ మీద చిన్న చిన్న కన్నాలు వచ్చేస్తాయి, విరిగిపోయినట్టు అయిపోతాయి. అవునా? పాడైపోతాయి. ఎందుకు జరుగుతుంది? వై? బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ద గ్రోత్ ఆఫ్ ద germs. Sometimes these holes will become bigger and the food material will enter into these holes and it will damage the pulp. If it goes up to the pulp region, what happens? This pulp will show you the sensation of pain. చెప్పాను కదా, nerve endings ఉంటాయి దాంట్లో, మీకు పెయిన్ అనేది తెలుస్తుంది. ఓకే, so this pulp region, if this holes reaches the pulpy region, you can sense the pain in your teeth. So if it happens, this complete teeth is been damaged. What is happening to this teeth? Damaged. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? You have to remove it. You have to remove it. So children, the small holes which are formed are called as cavities. What are these, children? Cavities. C-A-V-I-T-I-E-S. Cavities. These cavities reach pulp and the teeth started hurting. So children, if you see the advertisement of a close-up or Colgate, what they will say? In that they will clearly show you the attack of the microbes on your teeth. Yes, the greenish color things are attacking on the white color enamel. Because of that, you will see the cavities. Cavities are nothing but the holes or the damage to the enamel. So you have to protect your teeth very carefully so that you will reduce the damage. You will reduce the damage. If you take care of your teeth properly, you can have the teeth up to a long run. If you become old also, you will have your teeth perfect. If you are not taking care of your teeth properly, they may fall in the middle. We don't know when it will fall, but definitely there will be a problem. Either you have to remove your teeth or you have to replace it with a artificial teeth. See children, nowadays it is happening. Why? Because the food material which we are eating contains more amount of sweetening materials. These sweetening materials are spoiling the outer layer, the crown. So children, you have to take care. So what you have to do? You have to brush your teeth twice a day, 2 times a day, and protect your teeth. And that's all for this video, children. Hope we'll meet very soon in our next video. Take care, stay home, stay healthy. Thank you. So children, here we can see the pictorial representation of the tooth decay, how the tooth are been spoiled. Now let us see in the first picture. Here the decay is starting in the enamel. See the black dot here. Okay, it will advance to the next level. So in the second picture you can see there the black dot have increased. So these two stages will not give you any pain. These stages are not painful. So if you leave the teeth untouched or not cleaned properly, what happens? It will go to the third stage. It is the decay in the dentine. Once the decay in the dentine starts, what happens? It will go deep into the dentine and it will reach the pulp region. So in the fourth picture, if you can see, the pulp is completely damaged, then you will experience a sharp pain in your teeth. So see here, this is the structure of the tooth. On the left side you have crown and the root, and on the right side you have the enamel. Enamel is nothing but the crown is made up of enamel material. Next the dentine, orange color. Okay children, after the dentine you have the red color region called as pulp, where you can see the nerve endings and the blood vessels which are entering into your teeth. And next the pink color part is the gums. Gums means the outer supportive structure for the root in your mouth. Okay children, through the root canal you can see the entering of the blood vessels and the nerves. These damaged blood vessels or nerves will show the sensation in your teeth.